little baby named Sarah. You a baby real gone girl. Rockin' little baby, gotta rock with me all the time. She's a rockin' little baby, baby, just a rockin' little baby. Little baby, little get a little late. Second night she just waiting at the gate. She's a rockin' little baby, gotta rock all the time. She's my rockin' little baby, just a rockin' little baby.
Tonight, to mark the occasion of Timberline's 75th anniversary, please welcome Senator Jeff Merkley to the stage.
Hey, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here with you all. You know, a lot of times when you see a beautiful picture these days, you kind of know in your heart that it's been photoshopped. But here we have the unphotoshopped perfect setting and perfect day, and aren't we all fortunate to be here? I was asked to come and just give you a couple reflections on the making of the lodge and its history and how it connects in my life. And I thought I'd turn the clock back, not 75 years, but 80 years. A president, Franklin Roosevelt, facing depression across the country, the collapse of the banking system, the collapse of home ownership, the collapse of industry, and very, very tough times. And he said 80 years ago, the country needs, and unless I mistake its temper, the country demands bold, persistent experimentation. It is common sense to take a method and try it. If it fails, admit it frankly and try another. But above all, try something, he continued. We need enthusiasm, imagination, the ability to face facts, even unpleasant ones. We need to correct by drastic means, if necessary, the faults in our economic system. We need the courage of the young. May every one of us be granted the courage, the faith, and the vision to give the best that is in us. And I think that's what we have here as the result of the best that is in us and bold experimentation. It was that philosophy that drove the creation of the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps. It was that philosophy that drove the creation of the Works Progress Administration. Now, when this was being built about 77 years ago, there was a WPA team down in Summit Meadow. There was a Civilian Conservation Corps team down in Zigzag Camp, and they brought incredible skills. They brought incredible skills, but they brought really a feeling from the heart of gratefulness that they now had a job and the ability to contribute something with their energy, with their sweat, that was a bold vision and something that would mean a lot to America for generations to come. Well, that bold Timberline Lodge design was presented by Roosevelt as something that would, and I quote him, he said, "Here to Mount Hood will come thousands and thousands of visitors in the coming years," as he saw it. Now, earlier in the day, he was down at Bonneville Dam, commemorating that. Then he was coming up here to Timberline. And he continued, he said, "Those who follow us to Timberline on their holidays and vacations will represent the enjoyment of new opportunities for play in every season." I mentioned especially every season of the year because we, as a nation, he said, are coming to realize the summer is not the only time for play. I look forward to the day when many, many people in this region of the nation are going to come here for skiing and tobogganing and various other forms of winter sports. I think he got it right, didn't he? And he said, you know, when these folks come from across America to visit Timberline Lodge, and he said, quote, "Americans who are fulfilling a very desirable objective of citizenship, getting to know their country better." You see, he believed that Americans should travel and they should see their country because, and again I quote, "the more they see of it, the more they will realize the privileges which God and nature have given to the American people. And God and nature certainly have given us this great mountain and this beautiful lodge. Tonight we're not just celebrating the vision for the lodge and the construction of the lodge, we're celebrating the fact that it remains today such a special place. And for that we have a number of folks to thank. We have the Constam family, Richard originally and Jeffrey and the whole extended family. Let's give them a thanks. Now the lodge was falling into great disrepair after World War II. And it was in the middle of the 50s. The Constam family really restored it and has managed all these years. It's a real kind of connection of the heart for them. And the Friends of Timberline and the Forest Service. I don't know if there's representatives of Friends of Timberline and the Forest Service. Yes, there are. They've done a phenomenal job being partners in this wonderful lodge. Well, let me wrap this up. I have here, and I'm not sure who am I presenting this to you, Jeff? All three of them. So this is a statement for the Congressional Record. It's what they call a gold leaf statement about recognizing basically and celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Timberline Lodge for all the people of Oregon and the people of the United States and the people of the world who have loved and cherished and continue to enjoy Timberline Lodge. Thank you. So, and I'm going to turn this over to John Tullis, who's going to introduce the main act for the next couple hours, Walking Woody's Road. But I just wanted to say a word about Woody Guthrie, if I can. Well, so this is also the 100th year, what would have been Woody Guthrie's 100th anniversary. And he was here in Oregon. He walked these mountains, he walked our rivers, and he celebrated all that they're about. So it's so appropriate that when we're celebrating the 75th anniversary of Timberline Lodge, we're also celebrating Woody's 100th anniversary. And he captured in his songs such a powerful visions. And I was thinking on the way up, well, perhaps some of the most famous lines that we all learned in grade school, this land is your land, this land is my land. I was thinking that tonight, if he was here and singing that song, he'd be singing, this lodge is your lodge, this lodge is my lodge. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a great evening.
This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the gushing water. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking down a river and highway, I saw them love me. There in the skyway, I saw below me, golden valley. This land was made for you and me. Let's go. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the gushing water. This land was made for you and me. And I roamed, I rambled, I followed my footsteps in the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts. And all around me, the voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is mine. California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the gushing water. This land was made for you and me. Hey, Richard. land made for you and me.
Here we go, let's do it again.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me.
Little piano, man.
When I walked and I saw a sign, on that sign it said, no trespassing. And on the other side, it didn't say nothing. That sign was made for you and me. The shadows deeper, I saw our people by the insurance office. I saw our people stood there hungry, stood there asking, is this land still made for you and me? Nobody living could ever stop me as I go walking my freedom highway. Nobody living can make me turn back. This land was made for you and me. You sing it. It's your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. The land is your land, and the land is mine. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. Hey, this land was made for you and me. Last chance. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. Turn it around. This land was made for you and me. One more time. This land was made for you and me. What a wonderful group of performers. What a wonderful audience. It's a night to remember.
Thank you all very much. Take this good spirit with you. Long live the spirit of Woody Guthrie. Long live Timberline Lodge.